David Settle alongside Plainsmen head coach Clint Reed as we get ready for game number 3, but it is week 2 because remember we start week 0 in 4A. So game number 3 as the Plainsmen are back on the road taking on the 5th-ranked Natrona County Mustangs. Laramie comes in 1-1, the Mustangs 0-2. First of all, how are you feeling about your team coming off the win against Campbell County last week?
It always feels good to get that first win. It really does. You know, we made some changes and adjustments, tweaked some things after the Sheridan game. Boys responded very well against Gillette. You know, we came out real fast, even being a senior night, not knowing if there would be an emotional thing at the beginning of the game, but it started off really good. You know, we lost a little bit of composure in the middle of the game, regained it at the end. So they're excited just to get back on the field. You know, the weeks get long, even though we're only in, like you said, game 3, the weeks do get long, and they're excited for Friday nights.
Speaking of a long week, you've had a challenge. There was a holiday on Monday, no school. Then you had the weather that's impacted pretty much throughout this week because I know it was really snowy and cold Tuesday, but the cold has kind of lingered on. How has that impacted preparation?
You know, we just had to rearrange some things. I'm sure many people in the state had to do it too. You know, Monday being the holiday, making sure we can get personnel in here and have a good practice. Because we tried to decide with the weather rolling in on Tuesday, we rolled Tuesday's practice to Monday. We took Monday's practice, moved it to Tuesday, and moved it aside a little bit, and then got very lucky and blessed last night to be in the indoor practice facility at the university.
So let's talk about Natrona. What do you see when you see the Mustangs this year? Even though they're off to an 0-2 start, still ranked, which kind of gives you that persona that they're still a good football team and a lot of respect from coaches and media around the state.
Oh, I agree with you so much, you know, as far as the respect goes. It's an established program. They have tons and tons of numbers over there to compete every week, you know, and I know that they play 2 very, very tough teams who are highly ranked right now. So there's some good competition going on in Wyoming right now, really good competition. When you see Natrona 0-2, us 1-1. I don't know, David, the last time we went into a game where we've had a better record than Natrona, but I can tell you right now, senior night this Friday, they're going to be hungry. We have to give them the utmost respect because they're a very good program.
What do you kind of anticipate offensively, defensively this week?
You know, offensively, I see kind of an image of Gillette. You know, obviously Natrona is a different team, but it's just quarterback based where they have a very, very strong athlete there. A guy that we have to contain, you know, whether it be in the passing game, the run game. We need to, you know, a lot for where he's at all times. We need to know where he's at and what he's doing at all times. You know, defensively, very similar concepts there. Things haven't changed too much. You know, we're always anticipating a very, very strong middle linebacker, a guy who's athletic, who can do everything that they do. You know, and they just have athletes. You can see them flying around the field. You know, in some years and in some games you win some and you lose some. And right now they're 0-2, but you see a lot of talent on the field.
You're talking about Harrison Tauber being the quarterback, and they are 0-2, but they've lost to 2nd-ranked Central and 4th-ranked Shine East, and by a combined total of 21 points in those 2 games, 35-21 to the Indians, and then 34-27 last Friday on the road at Shine East. So 0-2 Natrona at home, very dangerous. It is a 7 o'clock kickoff. In fact, it's the only 7 o'clock kickoff this season for the Plainsmen. It's on the road in Casper at Natrona County High School's Cheney Alumni Field. Join Aaron Lozano and myself for the broadcast call on KOWB and anywhere with the KOWB app. Our coverage starts at 6 o'clock Friday night.